Is it possible to be extravagant in 2021 with a starting budget of nothing? Let's find out. So I made a very atrocious error tonight. You see this pump right here? It's green, but it's attached to these unleaded fuels. My car isn't unleaded, it's diesel. And so I pulled up over here, right in front of the TA, and my car came to a screeching halt. Please pray that there's no damage to my car. This obviously is gonna put a fork in my journey tomorrow. I was planning on dashing Indianapolis, but it looks like I'm gonna be taking it to this shop. Ugh, cross your fingers, because I need to finish this dash. Breathe in, breathe out. Did I do that right?
346 minutes later.
Slept in my car last night, and yes, I am still here at the travel center. I'm thankful it's at a travel center. They're not at some shady McDonald's or something. Just called about 10 different mechanics and only 2 could work on my vehicle today, I think. One of them is booked. There's 6 cars ahead of me if I so decide to go in right now, and the other one, Pete's, is open right now, and the representative is currently seeing if they could work on my vehicle. Anyhow, I want to be clear about what happened last night. I was super tired. I know there's no really good excuse for what happened. I mean, it does say unleaded and diesel on these pumps, but I should note that I was pretty tired. I dashed Chicago, began driving down to Indianapolis, saw that my car was getting towards empty, and, well, the rest is kind of history. I was tired, guys. Really tired. And in the midst of my eyes drooping, I selected the wrong fuel. I was kind of expecting something like this to happen on the trip. I just didn't think it was going to be by my own doing. Has my DoorDash adventure come to an end?
Okay, so
Dee Dee. Oh my goodness, this woman came in and saved my butt. So Dee Dee, where are you taking me?
Nashville, Indiana.
Can you tell me a little bit about this place?
Oh my gosh, there's so much prophetic stuff bubbling up around here. I told you a little bit about it, and the Lord's given us a vision that this will be a place of a third great awakening, and He's confirmed that in a lot of ways. And it's just a beautiful place. 1 million people come here a year just to see the change of the leaves in October. You can see, even right now, the red buds are coming up. Artists a lot of the local artists, popular local artists throughout the country.
Mm-hmm. The red buds are those purple trees, by the way.
Yeah.
I had no idea what those were until I came here. So, all of this is not an accident. I may have made a crazy error last night, but the Lord's got me. And I have complete assurance that He's going to take me where I need to be. And Nashville, not Tennessee, but Nashville, Indiana is what's on the menu tonight. Guys, I don't even know what to think anymore. One moment, I'm stranded in front of a gas station, looking for help and sleeping in my car. And in the next, I'm given a place like this? What? Just so you know, this hair is the way it is because I just took my first shower in 24 hours. So I'm feeling fresh and I'm about to take a nap. Guys, I seriously can't tell you how all of this works, but I can say confidently that God's grace is real. Dee Dee, thank you so much for opening this space to me. Shower felt so good. I am so grateful. This is Emmett, everybody. Say hi, Emmett. I have been in Nashville now for 3 days, and it's just what the doctor ordered. I needed to rest. If you guys are doing a cross-country trip, don't go too hard and too fast. I mean, you could do that, but
And come to Nashville, Indiana.
if you do that, come to Nashville, Indiana.
The Valley of Peace.
Okay, so we were sitting in the house, Dee Dee's house over here, and then someone dropped off this red bag at the front doorstep. Like right there. And it has a little note in it. I have no idea who this is from, but it simply says, "For Phil, giveaway trip. God bless. Keep him and his work." I have no idea who this is from, but whoever it is, if you're watching this right now, thank you so much. I am gonna do such good with it. Just you see. This is the place that I stayed in the past 3 nights, and it has been fantastic. My goodness, am I ready? I feel like I'm leaving Reading. I'm that supercharged. Like I'm leaving for the first time.
Hey.
Thanks to this woman.
Aw.
And the lovely ladies that work here. Guys, you need to come to Nashville, Indiana, and get rest here if you're passing through the area. Oh, hey, Mr. Charles, how's it going, sir?
Good morning.
Good to see you, good to see you.
See you guys too.
Hi, Lori.
How are you?
I'm doing well. This is Lori.
Oh, hi.
She is the most beautiful woman
Oh my gosh.
that you will see here. What can the viewers expect if they come over here?
Rest.
I told you.
That God would be here, yes. That He would meet you here on purpose.
Wow.
I don't know. Everything else is up to Him.
Enough said.
6.5 hours later.
Oh, I cannot tell you how thankful I am. My car is running again. I'm not sure if you guys could hear the engine right now, but it's purring. Before it was dead. It was a flatliner vehicle. Now, it's got a heartbeat. Praise God. We're gonna finish this thing.
The next day.
Hey there, and welcome back. Today, I am in Cleveland, Ohio. Now, some of you might be wondering, wow, Phil, you skipped a huge chunk of land there. It should have been included in this vlog, but just in case I didn't say it, I had no way to get around for the last 5 or 6 days. Yes, I have not DoorDashed for the last 5 or 6 days, but I'm just so thankful. After my dash in Chicago, it's as if the heavens opened up for me. I stayed in that beautiful loft in Nashville, Indiana, and then when I got to Ohio last night, my host gave her entire apartment to me. Yes, her entire apartment. She works as a resident director at a university, and so decided to bunk it with her students for a couple of nights. Thank you so much, Emily. I am still so mind blown by your generosity. Okay, let's get into our account. It's looking a little pathetic right now. You see, after getting that hotel in Chicago, and after spending a bit of money in Nashville, Indiana, I am up to a whopping total of $79.35 in my account. I would be negative right now because my car bill was $653, but I called the person who gave me the $2,000 gift to see if I could use the money that he gave me to pay it all off. And he said, absolutely. So altogether, I have $79.35 in my account, and in my gift account, I have $1,487.69. So I still have plenty to give away. All right, the goals for today are to give 30% of my earnings to someone in need and make $200 in the course of, I think, 10 hours. It's 10:21 a.m. right now, and I need to be done by 6 or 7. All right, let's take a look at the map of Cleveland, Ohio. As you can see, there are a lot of different zones here, but we are in the dead center of the city, the place I like to start out in most cities. There's currently a $2.50 plus peak pay in the area, so that should help a lot. Let's get that money. All right, it's time for a mid-session update. Cleveland started out pretty good. The pay was decent and the drop-offs were relatively simple. It got especially good when DoorDash slapped an additional plus $3 per every delivery. But even so, my hourly hasn't turned out what I expected. I thought I was going to book at least $20 an hour, but I am currently at $18.31. I think a lot of that had to do with a canceled order that you saw earlier. I sat there waiting at that fish market for 25 minutes or so, and you could tell that their arms were tied behind their back. So I had to cancel it because I was pretty sure I wasn't gonna get my order anytime soon. All right, some things to know about Cleveland, Ohio. I made a total of $73.25 in 4 hours. Again, that equates to $18.31 per hour. Even though that's not as high as I would have liked, it is much higher than the minimum wage here, which is $6.85 per hour, I think. So if you live in the area and you have a minimum wage job, you should DoorDash. The second thing to note is the wait time at restaurants. 3 to 4 of my orders took 15 to 20 minutes to make after I got to the restaurant. That's not excruciating if you're a patient person, but if you're dialing in for an hourly goal, it's just not gonna cut it. The third thing to note is the roads. I noticed that there are roads here that don't have double lines that separate the drivers on the same side of the road. That's not too big of a deal for me, but it kind of psychs you out every now and again because you constantly think that you're going to run into somebody. Nah, I guess I could get used to it. Anyhow, that's it for now. Let's get back to it. Cleveland, you are bipolar. You are so unlike anything that you were this morning. Guys, this place really lights up like fireworks at night. It might not be the best city to dash in, but I could tell you, it's pretty good, especially when there's a plus $3 peak pay edition. Earlier today, we said we were gonna make $200, and I made $216.98 in 8.3 hours, which sums up to $26.14 per hour. So if you're dashing in the Cleveland area, I suggest that you deliver during the lunch and dinner rush, especially the dinner rush, because it's pretty awesome. Well, that's about all I have to say about Cleveland for now. I've got an hour drive back to Canton, so I'll see you there. Well, you made it to the end of the video. We're gonna jump right into our giveaway right now, but I gotta give you a little bit of context for what's going on. I asked my friend Emily here a couple nights ago, if not last night, to think of someone that I could be generous to. The Lord really put it on my heart to do another live giveaway. Emily is the one that opened up her place to me. I think I told you about this earlier.
It's me.
Thank you seriously so much for doing that.
So welcome.
Her entire apartment. She gave it to me for 2 days. Who does that? Emily, where did you learn how to be so generous?
Oh, great question. Probably my parents and the people that I grew up with. They've always just been generous towards me and towards other people. And so it's something that's been grown in me since I was a young little lass.
Well, the love is felt. Thank you again so much. It marked me. Okay, so tell me a little bit about the recipient, the person that I'm going to be giving my money to today.
Yes, well, she is one of the students here, and she, like all and most college students, she's broke. Doesn't have a lot of money because they're paying for their schooling. And she is one of the most generous people that I know. She is generous with her time, with her, like, anything that she has, she'd give away. She's the first to volunteer to help serve. She never says anything bad about anyone. She's just really a sweetheart and really kind. And she, for housing next semester, is having a hard time coming up with money for next semester. So I'm excited for this, and Phil's being so generous, so this is exciting. But yeah.
I'm stoked. This is going to be so good. We're going to bring her in just a little bit. Quinn, my name is Phil.
Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. So Quinn, I don't want to alarm you too much, but I've been doing a documentary on generosity and kindness, and I had asked Emily earlier if she knew anyone that I could give money to today. So I recently DoorDashed Cleveland, Ohio. In fact, it was yesterday. And I want to give a percentage of my earnings to you, if that's okay.
I don't know. I don't know if I could accept that.
Well, Emily thinks that you deserve it because of your generosity and your kindness to everyone over here. And so I want to do my part and bless you for being such a blessing to other people. Yeah. I made a total of $200.16 in Cleveland yesterday. I calculated 30% of that, 30% that I want to give to you, and that equated to $65 or so. A friend of mine in Texas, he actually gave me a whole lot of money. So starting in Chicago, this was about a week ago, I decided to match his money with mine. So instead of giving you $65 today, I want to give you $140 or so. Is that okay? I would love to do that for you.
It would make him so happy.
It would. This is what I'm doing right now.
He's doing it across America. So he's DoorDashing across America. He landed in Ohio. He's just giving away money to people who deserve it.
Yeah.
And I was telling him how you are so generous to everyone around you, and you're like giving people like little crafted gifts and the first to show up to volunteer for things. And I was thinking about your housing next semester, and I'm like, when he asked, like, who could I give money? You were the first person that I thought of.
Yeah.
Oh.
So would you accept my gift?
Yeah.
Here is $140 for you.
Thank you so much.
You're absolutely welcome.
Yay. Of course, because like, can I hug you?
Yeah.
I know is hard to receive. I was like, she doesn't like accepting gifts, so this is gonna be hard for her. But I'm glad that you accepted.
It's definitely a little bit harder.
I know, it's hard.
Yeah. But thank you so much.
You're absolutely welcome. It's my pleasure.
Literally makes him so happy.
It does. I'm
This is,
over the moon right now.
yeah, what he planned on doing is giving away money to someone. That was not in question.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. And you're the one that deserves it. So
It's documented.
please take it and use it for whatever you need.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, that's it for this time, guys. I'll see you in Pennsylvania.
Like and subscribe to Phil's channel. Just swipe. I'm just kidding. Swipe up.